Okay, hi everyone. We're Triforce Play, and we've got Steve and Tom and myself, Dave, and we're just going to talk a little bit about Rainbow Six Siege, the closed beta. So yeah, we spent a couple of hours with this, and formed an opinion. So what do you think, Steve?
I like it. It reminds me of Rainbow Six Vegas 2, which I like a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that's my only experience of Rainbow Six in general. Is just Vegas 1 and 2 from the 360.
I played the very old one, like Rainbow Six, like the first one.
Oh, like on PlayStation 1 or something.
Back when it was like potato graphics.
Yeah.
And I kind of enjoyed that a lot, when it was like super tactical, planning out routes and everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, it still kind of is that on Siege. I enjoyed it. There was some very glaring problems with it, but since it's a beta, I think we can all let it slide. There were some amazingly hilarious things happen.
Yes.
Like walking into a room and
when we set I set the breach charge on the door, ready to breach it in. Some pillock bashes the door in instead. Suicide bomber darts out the door and kills like 2 guys. Glorious.
That was fantastic. Or there was the time I barricaded one of my teammates into a room by himself.
And then he proceeded to shoot you in the face for doing so.
Yeah. Good times. But, it is still... It is a very fun game. I suppose it's one of those things that if you play it at the harder difficulty levels, it'd be very tactical. Kind of like the original games. It was a lot of fun. I mean, there were some problems with it, like the water textures in the showers were...
That glorious water texture.
They were awful. Absolutely awful. They looked like PlayStation 1 or 2 graphics.
Yeah, they were nothing like when Dave likes to spy on people in the showers.
No, exactly. It's just not like real life.
No.
I've
but again, real life for you, when it comes to showers, there's usually a naked 4-year-old.
Well, that's getting cut. Yeah. I mean, I think we're all going to pick it up, aren't we?
I'll probably get it.
I don't know. If it's going to be as laggy as the beta, because let's be honest with ourselves here, what is it? Ubisoft?
It is Ubisoft.
Yeah, it is Ubisoft.
Yeah. Let's not pretend like this is going to be like they're going to fix it now, are we?
Yeah, the lag is horrific.
Yeah. It is really bad, and I'll probably put some.
The only way you can say, "Oh no, we're going to prove it," if we live in a world where Assassin's Creed doesn't exist.
Yeah.
We kind of already know
Unity that was broken at launch.
But
the rest haven't been that bad.
Horrendously broken.
It was horrifically broken.
And that's the newest. That's one of the newest ones.
Like that's the thing. Like Ubisoft at the moment seem to have this trend of doing something good, then doing something bad. Like, so Watch Dogs was bad, but then
Watch Dogs wasn't bad. It was just lied about.
Yeah. Far Cry 4 was good.
Yeah.
and then Unity was horrendous. So I think they've lost a bit of good faith. But
what was the Crew?
The Crew
was that good or bad?
Horrendously bad.
That was
I think I was excited for it, and I think I was going to pick it up day one, and then I saw reports coming out from like America, people like don't touch it, like it's broken, the online doesn't work.
It was literally people were talking about it like it was an STD.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of stay away.
Stay clear from it, yeah. But I know the Rainbow Six seems to be pretty decent. I mean, the online thing, me personally, I might give it a week or two before I pick it up, so they've had a chance to
wait for the
servers.
I think that's rule number 1 for anything Ubisoft, though. You wait a week.
I think that's rule 1 for like any game really now. Just give them a week to roll out the first patch.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be at all.
No. Well, I give good faith to. I'm going to give good faith to something like Fallout 4.
Oh yeah, I mean, because Bethesda's never really put anything bad on.
3 and New Vegas on PC were broken as fuck.
Yeah, but that's the PC master race. You get everything broken. You're supposed to fix them.
Yeah.
Let's not pretend this is not the trend here.
Yeah.
PC games are supposed to fix.
We don't give a shit. They'll fix it themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, we did play Rainbow Six on PS4, so it could be worse on the PC.
It could be
probably
worse.
It's probably
is it
exactly
even
the
going
same.
on a PC?
Yes.
Yeah, it's on PC.
Oh dear.
PC
people don't.
Yeah.
Ubisoft
you have
PC.
better things, PC people. Let's not pretend here.
I mean, the game's fine. I enjoyed it, and it brought back a little bit of sort of nostalgia for like Vegas and Vegas 2. There's a few things obviously missing with it, like there's no cover system like there is in Vegas, which is odd to me. But the more I played it, the more I sort of found myself not missing it as much. But I do kind of wish it was there. But I mean, apart from that, like, it's like Tom says, like it's good, but there's probably better shooters on the PC that you probably got. I mean, if you want like a tactical thing, like a tactical kind of game, I guess there's nothing really else out there apart from Counter-Strike. But
that's not really tactical though. It's still like
it is.
It's supposed to be.
It is at higher levels of play, but
pro level, but
yeah. I mean, it's getting there. I mean, that's the thing that we were worried about when we played Rainbow Six. Like there was just like a few matches where people were just running like idiots and fucking just getting themselves shot. Whereas like, oh well, if you'd have been playing with like a team of people, you'd probably get more out of it.
It does feel like a game where if you want to play it, get through the people.
If you like what you do in COD, this is probably not the game for you, to be honest.
Yeah, don't.
No,
this is not a COD.
But then again, if you want COD, get COD. I mean, like it's not like you have to wait long between releases.
The thing is, though, if you want to get COD, you're already going to get COD.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Call of Duty is Call of Duty. It's been the same since like Modern Warfare 4, more or less. You know exactly what you're getting. Just a bunch of bells and whistles. Sort of thing.
Same with Battlefield. If you're going to get Battlefield, you're already going to get Battlefield.
Yeah, exactly. But if you want something tactical and you think you're going to have 3-4 friends that are going to play it with you, then
you could do worse than
I'd get it.
Siege.
I think we're getting it. Like Tom's maybe. Like those two are getting it. So I mean, it is a lot.
To be perfectly honest, I'm probably not going to get it. Even talking about it, I'm currently playing Sonic Dash while we're doing this.
Yeah, that is true. Like, just not really hyped for it at all.
No.
That's fair enough. I mean, it depends what you're into, I guess. But, I don't know, I'm probably just going to pick it up just for the nostalgia alone.
I'll probably hold off for like a week or two.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not
see what it's like when it launches. See what the servers are like, because that's the biggest thing. If it's got shit servers, I ain't having it.
Yeah,
I'm not picking it up if it's got shit servers.
I mean, like I said, we did have some pretty horrendous lag.
Yeah, I mean, jumping all over the screen.
I mean, it is a beta test.
Straight out cutting you out of games.
Yeah, I mean, we found it very difficult to actually find a game, and when you did, sometimes it was just almost unplayable. But it is a beta test.
Yeah.
So
the amount of times you'd like find a game and then immediately go leaving game error.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. I think because it's a beta, like I think you can sort of like let it slide. But I think because it's
not
Ubisoft
really,
at the
because
same time,
it's Ubisoft. So and how close is it to coming out? Let's be honest with ourselves.
It's just about 2 months.
Yeah,
it's a couple of months, isn't it?
I mean, that's 2 months for them to sort of optimise the servers or do whatever sort of technical shit they do. No, I mean, it's one of those things. Yeah. It's I think to what Steve said, just hold off a week and see what people are saying about it, because I'm excited for it, but in the sense of I don't need it in my life. Where I think like I need stuff like Star Wars Battlefront, even though I know that's going to be abysmal and disappointing.
Actually, just wait for Battlefront, to be honest.
Yeah,
probably the better shooter. But I mean, obviously we don't know, because we're going to do a video for Battlefront when that comes out.
Yeah,
I assume the beta for that when that comes out. But
what is the beta for that?
It's the 8th of October. So
is it a closed beta or is it?
It's open.
Beta?
I think it's open for everyone.
Okay.
But I mean,
just
like I said, yeah, my underwear is always open. But I
was going to make a Manny McCann joke, but
don't do that. But I mean, there's not really much else to say about the game. It's like Vegas 2, except has the benefit of next gen technology.
It plays better than Vegas, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's better than Vegas.
Yeah, I remember spending an awful lot of time with Vegas, like too much time that I don't even want to admit how much, but it plays better, but yeah, like you say, it's probably not as good.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I felt there was more tactics and stuff to Vegas. Like I think that was essential.
Yeah.
Whereas on this one, I have like this morning I was playing a couple of rounds of it on realistic, and the rest of my team died, and I'd soloed the entire thing, and I'm pretty bad at the game.
That was very difficult to do on Vegas.
Yeah, it was extremely difficult to do. So it's one of those things. It's like it's fine. I enjoy it. Probably will pick it up if the reports come out as it's working well. There's not really much else to say about it. I mean, some of the graphics look horrendous, but again, because it's a beta test, we can sort of let that slide.
And the destructible thing was supposed to be this big gimmick, but Red Faction 1 had better destructible field than this did.
It's debatable. I mean,
yeah.
There were some really cool things about that, really cool gadgets about it that were like added into the destruction.
I did like in the house level, like you could essentially destroy pretty much all of the house.
Yeah.
Like when I breached and cleared that fucking door, and it essentially took out most of the bottom floor.
Yeah.
Like all the floor was gone from the hallway and.
Oh yeah, it looked really good, and like those bits though. I mean, but yeah, like I wouldn't say it's anything innovative. Like I was like, oh, it's cool, but
being able to like breach and clear like any wall, pretty much, was nice.
Yeah.
Like if you know that there's someone behind a door, you can stick a charge on the wall and go in through the wall.
Yeah, rather than like the doors and stuff.
Rather than going through the obvious door.
Yeah, which it was good, but I kind of feel like it wasn't anything special.
It wasn't anything like spectacular.
No, I mean it's still enjoyable. The gunplay, I think, was a little bit wooden, but
I was able to sort of spray and pray with most of the guns, and I did relatively well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the gunplay is like not as slick as something like, say, Call of Duty, where that is like super slick.
Yeah.
You didn't really need to even use your iron sight, you just kind of pointed.
Yeah, so it's like the whole...
There was more gunplay, like Fallout had better gunplay than this, and Fallout's not really supposed to be a shooter. In the strictest of sense.
New Vegas had better. 3 didn't.
Yeah, well,
But New Vegas, I'd agree New Vegas had probably better shooting.
But, it's one of those things where, I don't know, fuck it, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's my stellar review, it's fine, I enjoyed it.
I'm not sure about the levelling system and the unlocking classes system.
Oh yeah, just...
Like what does levelling up actually do?
I assume it'd give you more things to do in the full game.
Because you use Renown to unlock classes, and you can only have one class per team. So if you unlock a class and then someone else takes it before you get it, you've got to play as a fucking recruit.
Unless you've unlocked other classes. But like at the start, you get like what, maybe 100 Renown a game if you boss it. Yeah.
So you need like what, 5 games to unlock a class?
5 winning games.
5 winning games to unlock a class. So then you unlock one class. You go to play your next game after that, and some prick takes the fucking class you've just unlocked before you. So you start playing recruit again.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I like that.
It's one of those things. I think the more you play it, the more it'll just...
Later on, it won't make a difference because you'll unlock loads of classes.
I mean, the recruit class is fine. I mean, it comes with like decent guns, a breaching charge, and a frag or stun grenade. I mean, really, are you going to use much else?
I like the cool cluster grenade thing that I got.
Oh, the cluster grenade, yeah.
That was awesome.
See, that gadget was amazing because you could essentially grenade the inside of a room without being inside the room.
Bullets right the inside of a room with grenades.
Which is really, really fun and really cool. But, but again, that's something you don't even get to see it happen. So
I didn't use one, but I don't like the shields either. Because you can only like blind fire with the pistol when you're using a shield, and blind firing with a pistol is like pissing in the wind. You ain't going to hit a fucking thing.
One explosion knocks you out anyway. So
exactly.
So that's the thing. Now I guess it's like the rest of your team is meant to go in behind you. Yeah. Like you're not meant to be doing the damage.
But then you don't seem to get any points for taking bullets on your shield.
No. But
so like, what's the benefit to you for beating your shield guy?
I guess it's just how determined you are for your team to win and succeed.
But you don't. If you don't do anything in a game, you don't get any points.
Yeah.
You don't get like a winner is you bonus. You literally get 0 if you do nothing.
Yeah, like no
Which
kills.
Which is kind of alright, but in sense of other classes where you wouldn't be doing much outside of protecting people.
There's no benefit to being a riot shield guy. Like you don't get any points if you just be a riot shield guy.
I guess maybe we just weren't playing it right. I mean, I'm sure that there must be people playing it out there a lot better than we do.
Probably.
Because we that's fine.
If I'm wrong, then I retract my statement, but to the best of my knowledge, there's no benefit to being a riot shield guy.
I mean, the multiplayer on that, like the 5v5, I mean, we had like 2 games, it was fucking horrendous. Like, so I think we played mostly just Terrorist Hunt, which again is something which I'm super happy they've got in, because on Vegas, I think that's probably where I spent most of my time.
I'd probably only really play Terrorist Hunt.
Terrorist Hunt is super fun. Like the multiplayer, again, it's 5v5. Sort of once you die, you die. You got to wait for the rest of your team to die before you can obviously get back into the action. But so a bit like Gears of War, except that style.
They want the 5v5 to be really tactical, and no one plays it tactical.
No, not
or at least no one that you played with when you played the multiplayer. No one played it tactical. Everyone just sort of ran off to go find their own kills.
Yeah,
because again, if you don't get kills, you don't get points.
Yeah,
you don't get points. You don't get any reputation. You don't get reputation. You can't unlock new classes.
Yeah, so I think it's one of those things, like hopefully in the full game there's like a ranked sort of league system of some description where you will get placed against people who are actually willing to play the game properly.
But even then, you'll probably be doing what Steve says. You'll probably be doing it by your rank and renown.
Yeah.
Which will still be based around kills.
Yeah. They need to introduce more systems for gaining XP and renown that don't involve... Like, there's tiny bonuses, like 10 points for breaking some barbed wire, or 10 points for using a breaching charge, but it's like, what was it, like 100 points for a kill?
It's like 35.
Was it 30?
Yeah, but I mean, it's still more
substantially more.
Yeah, to actually get a kill. So yeah, it is one of those things where I think if they give you some sort of like ranked system, so you'll probably suffer through the first couple of sort of like early ranks where like people are just playing it because they think it's Call of Duty. But
yeah. Again, I really feel like you should play it with
friends.
You should play with, like, if you're going to do Terrorist Hunt, grab through. Actually, you can do. Is it 5-player Terrorist Hunt?
Yeah, it's up to 5.
Okay, so I'd grab 4 people and play it as like a unit. Don't play it randomly online.
Yeah, I think it's one of those games. The more you play it like you're supposed to, the more fun you'll have.
Yeah.
But obviously, because we were playing the beta and there's not a lot of people. Well, in fact, like I said, there was just 3 of us when we were playing it, and it was just people just running off to go get their own kills. Like they didn't really care about like using tactics. Like I used the drone to scout out places before I went in, and I was just like, that got me points, and that was fun because that made me feel useful to my team. But when I was just marking people, and then I realised there was explosions going off upstairs because the rest of the team had just wandered in and just tried to take pot shots. I was like, well, what's the point of me doing this if we were just going to storm the house?
Well, getting back to my example earlier, I put down the breach and tries to breach the door, so someone just walks up and bashes the door in anyway.
Yeah.
Which then results in a massive suicide bomber explosion.
Yeah, that was pretty hilarious. Though.
It was hilarious, but it was so fucking stupid.
Yeah, we laughed pretty fucking hard at that.
Like, if they'd have waited like the 10 seconds for me to detonate that breaching charge, suicide bomber would be dead, wonderful. We'd still be 2 teammates up.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. I guess that's our stellar review of the game. It's fine. You'll probably enjoy it. It would be interesting to see what the full game's like, but it's not bad, not spectacular either.
I'll give it Tom Clancy out of 10.
Yeah, it is. That's a definite Tom Clancy out of 10.
I give it reverse Tom Clancy out of 10.
Whoa. Ooh.
Yeah.
So
harsh review.
Well,
we have to
look. To be perfectly honest, you're going to be dropping down what, 60 quid for a game that we all agree is perfectly fine. But frankly, for 60 quid, do you really want fine? You can get.
I agree with that.
There's like, go on PSN store. You can get free shooters there.
Yeah.
The genre isn't. You don't have to drop 50 quid on it. And to be honest, I just don't trust Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. I think they've used up a lot of their good faith.
Yeah. Because we can call this a beta all we like. This is just basically what the game's going to be.
Yeah, it's just going to be slightly.
This
polished.
isn't a beta. This is just them. This is just them showing us what the game's going to be like, and we try and advertise it.
This is testing the waters to see what people don't like, so they can hastily change it before it comes out.
And even those hastily changes can be so quickly done that it's not going to really work that well. We're going to have to solve through numerous patches.
Yeah. This was probably just like a balance test for them, to be honest. Just see if there's any classes that are outrageously broken before we launch it.
So, frankly, if you want a shooter, just go COD, or wait for Battlefront. Like, to be honest, we're going to do.
Yeah, Battlefront is.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. Battlefront is going to be insanely disappointing. However, I cannot wait. Like, I am like a child at Christmas.
It's like, Star Wars, so it immediately gets good faith.
Yeah, immediately. I mean, we don't talk about the prequels, but say some good things came out of the prequels, like
Young Anakin.
No. We're like Battlefront 2.
Jar Jar Binks.
You got the clone troopers and shit. Like they were cool. Like to play in the game.
You got Gungans.
Yeah, for every bit of.
No, you've got the first level second level where you kill Gungans.
Exactly.
So exactly,
Mass amount of Gungans.
It's all fun, but I think we're getting a bit sidetracked.
See, if you want a game, if you want someone to recommend you a game, I'm currently playing Sonic Dash, and it's a genuinely good Sonic game.
So yeah, you know,
and it's free. So
yeah. Well, anyway, we're getting a bit sidetracked.
Yeah.
So I think we'll just wrap it up there and just play.
Play Sonic Dash.
It's fine. Wait for something else.
It's fine.
Maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
Depends what
If you're a fan of Rainbow Six games, get it.
If not,
this isn't a good way to get into the series.
No.
If not, you have Tinternet, emulate Six Vegas.
You don't even need to emulate it. It's out on PS3.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's out on PC as well. It's on Steam.
Yeah, pick up a copy of that.
Steam Vegas then?
Go get Vegas 2 on Steam. That's my recommendation.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. See you later.
Bye.